Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Philadelphia. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young said when he was growing up, he was never a big leaper.
Thanks, D.A. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
They say misery loves company, and both teams now suffering with injuries. But in the end, it balances out.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Collins, and it's Young in at the point. And for the 76ers, Howard is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's Green, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Now Simmons after the missed 3 from John Collins. A nice shot by Simmons.
Can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit. Even with contact, he can finish strong.
Young outside.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on the defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Here's Curry after Ben Simmons' bucket. Curry passes to Howard over Collins. And staying with the play, Harris.
A tremendous defensive rebounder. Harris getting it done at the offensive end that time.
A slow start for Atlanta in this one. 6-point game. Capella, the pass to Herter. Fires the 3. The Hawks again can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Curry with it. Shot clock at 5. From downtown, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And finished off by Collins.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Outside Curry. To the inside. It's stolen by Capella. Hunter with it, picked up by Harris. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Just 5 to shoot. Young pass to Herter. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Count it.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 6. He can't hit that time. Curry with some nice D. 76ers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And here they go. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Now, here is Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Passes to Green. Back to Curry. Pass to Howard. Curry on the wing. Bobbed up there for Howard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Curry's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 8. And it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
Young with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Collins, good.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Philadelphia leading by 6. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Reedy's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green. And Maxey subbed in for Seth Curry. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Left side, Williams. Gallinari outside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the first. And so it's Philadelphia in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers, Korkmaz is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Scott, and it's Maxey in at the point guard position. Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
He's showing his all-around game. Gallinari doesn't get to the rim that much, but has the size to do damage once he's there.
Now, here's Maxey. The pass to Milton. And here's Maxey. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Thybulle.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Now, here's Maxey. Defense right on him. And here now is Thybulle. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And that one drops. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. He's got a clear path. Here's Korkmaz. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 10-point game, and they pick up 2. Okongwu's now got his first bucket in this one.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Now, here's Thibault. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Maxey. And the layup's good off the glass. Maxey's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
It's Williams with the drive. Here's Fernando. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
A shot by Milton, no good. The Hawks trail by 10. Williams passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Maxey. He has 6. At the top of the key, Korkmaz. With the shot. Maxey, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Gallinari. Okongwu controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Throws it up high, and Okongwu slams it in.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Williams a solid playmaker when asked to fill that role.
Here's Maxey. And so that brings the first half to a close.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, right out of the gate, it was Philly setting the tone. They jumped out to the 6-0 lead. And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The 76ers leading by 6. On the court for Atlanta. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. Curry passes to Harris. Back to Curry. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really, Howard is so adept at drawing contact, using those bruising shoulders and muscular frame to his advantage.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Hawks trail by 8. Now Young. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Curry against Young. Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty. Few people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
Curry dishes to Green. Simmons with it. 6 points for him. Five on the clock. Lobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops, given his strength.
Young looking around. And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Now, here is Young. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it goes down 2 points.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Curry kicks to Howard. Back to Curry. In the corner, Simmons with it. Here's Howard. Good work defensively by Capella. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing here by 8. Wasted no time on that one.
Just finding ways to score. Herter can do it in the half court or in transition.
And stolen by Hunter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Collins is running. Pass to Capella. He kicks to Hunter. Fires the 3. But they recover it. Capella, the pass to Collins. From deep three-point range, the shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. The drive by Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Collins.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Reedy's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Green. And Maxey's subbed in for Seth Curry. Then for the Hawks, Alinari, he's checked in for Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of this game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Scotty's checked in for Ben Simmons. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 8. To the paint. Now, here's Thibault. The 76ers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
First one falls for him. Scott hits them both. Here's Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game. Shot from 12. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now, here's Maxey. Passes it to Reed. Here's Maxey. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Rebound by Williams. The Hawks trail by 6. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. And that one is off.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here is Williams. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. To the middle. Here's Capella. Goes back up. He lays it in. Capella's got 8. 12 seconds left in the third. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Reed. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've reached the end of the third. 76ers lead by 6. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Tobias Harris. Maxey out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Simmons. And it's Scott in at center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Not as good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Williams.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Maxey passes to Scott. Harris outside. And slam dunk by Harris.
Nice effort by Harris, attacking, being aggressive around the rim.
The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Snell. Kicks to Gallinari. Back to Snell. Here's the pass to Okongwu. 4 on the clock. Here's Gallinari. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one back.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Scott. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Bruno Fernando. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Gallinari. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Now here's Curry. He dishes it to Howard. Rebound collected by Snell.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Capella kicks to Collins. The 17-footer. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight by himself. And Howard with the stuff.
And in his prime, one of the most athletic centers in league history, Howard hitting the gas that time.
Young outside. It's stolen by Green. And now the 76ers on the break. Curry deciding where to go with it. Left side, Harris. Clock at 6. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Capella. Here's Snell. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Outside Curry. Dishes to Harris. And that one good.
High percentage look for Harris. He becomes more and more efficient offensively.
And here's Young. Capella finds Young. From deep. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Curry. There's the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to 6 on the bucket from Snell.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Now Curry. Simmons on the wing. Pass to Howard. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Passes it to Curry. Count that bucket.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Young with the ball. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Easy to see why they get it to Young here. Not afraid to take the big shots.
34 seconds left in the 4th. Curry with a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
The three. Here's Howard outside for Curry from outside the arc. And the 76ers get it back. The three from Simmons. That shot is off. Young fires away from outside. And the miss. So the 76ers win it. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. The sun shining brightly on down. And we've got...
Hey, Kevin. Giroux.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, they've got Curry. Howard is out there with Simmons. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Green in at the shooting guard position. Now here is Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Inside. Lopez with the bucket. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Howard, the pass to Simmons. Good on the bucket.
And this is what you want to see from Simmons. I mean, you want to see him drain the ball in the in-between spots. It only makes him more confident.
Here's DiVincenzo. Passes it to Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Outside Holiday. And Giannis throws it down.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they? Now here's Curry. Down low. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Curry. Simmons got 6. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close. And he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Green, the pass to Simmons. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Now here's Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Got a piece of it. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. The Bucks trail. A step back shot here. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Pass to Simmons. Back to Curry. Over Holiday. Bobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
This is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
It's Giannis with the drive and block. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's the fast break. And Simmons kicks to Green. Harris passes to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Holiday looking over the floor. The pass to Giannis. Lets it go from deep. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Ben Simmons.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And what I like about Lopez is his throwback game. He's most dangerous when he's operating close to the basket.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Reedy's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Green. And Maxey subbed in for Seth Curry. And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in to the inside. It's tipped. And now the 76ers on the break. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Middleton left side. Launches it. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Pass to Reed. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Simmons. Just 4 to shoot. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. The shot's good from Forbes. And it's a tie ball game. Now, here's Maxey. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by a bucket. Live from Philadelphia.
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of lift, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say we want to start fast? Now let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Caruch is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the 1 spot. Scott up top. Fast break, Milwaukee. Forbes can't get it to go. Here's Korkmaz, defended by Portis. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Korkmaz. His three-pointers off the mark.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
In last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
The 76ers making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here is Forbes, right wing. Right side, Portis. 5 to shoot. And Portis throws it down.
Impressive at getting to the rack. Can't allow Portis to get ahead of steam like this here.
And here's Maxey. It's Scott on the wing. Now, here's Maxey. There's the feed to Howard. It's Scott on the wing. Thibault finds Howard. Again, Philadelphia.
Showing off another dimension of this game right there. Howard looking confident, taking the quick shot.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Forbes the pass to Portis. Here's Caruch. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
No, looking to connect with the open man Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Here's Maxey. Tries a 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Portis kicks it to Tucker. Now Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Caruch, defended by Thibault. Tucker can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Milton the pass to Thibault. Now, here's Scott, guarded by Tucker. Thibault with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Maxey. Dwight Howard again.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Pass to Connaughton. Tucker dishes to Forbes. Drops in the layup for 2. Forbes has got his second basket. 76ers trailing. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. Here's Maxey. Thibault finds Howard. Back to Thibault. They get it back. And Howard with the second chance points.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you take into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Here's Forbes. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And here's Maxey. so it's Dwight Howard making highlights for the... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A big night so far for Dwight Howard. He had 14 points, 5 rebounds. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
They've got Simmons. Curry is out there with Green. Then it's Reed. And it's Harris in at the small forward spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Holiday, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo misses off the right iron. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 1. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8" frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Ben Simmons. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Danny Green. And Maxey subbed in for Curry. Here's Korkmaz. He is still scoreless so far in this one.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Maxey. No good on the triple.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Maxey. And nothing is falling for him right now. Milwaukee leading by 5. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
Oh, wow! Nice. Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
They came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime, no doubt.
Bucks another fast break opportunity here. And he jams it with authority.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
No good from Simmons.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
And now it's looking like it's going to be their night. I mean, the lead keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
And And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And Philadelphia making a change here. Harris is checked in. Simmons against Giannis. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
Middleton inside the three-point line. Antetokounmpo controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 14.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
At the elbow, it's Harris. To halt the run, the shot's good. Harris has got his first points in this one.
Well, throughout Harris's career, he has worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use on these tough finishes.
Middleton on the wing. Off target with his three.
Oh, their goal on D is to not give him any clean looks from long range.
And Simmons slams it in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Giannis outside. And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Now here's Simmons. 10 points for him. Lobbed up there for Howard. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Giannis. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Bucks, A.J. Tucker is out there with Caruth. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. Curry. Harris passes to Green. Offensive rebound. That one, no good. Milwaukee leading by 14. Here's Tucker, and the rejection by Curry. And now Philadelphia on the break. And that one's good. Maxi's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Philadelphia. Here is Forbes. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
It's Portis, high post. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Some solid defense from Reed. And shot on the way. That shot misses. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Out left to the wing. And a wide open look for Portis. And the Bucks miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now Tucker. He dishes it to Forbes. 6 to shoot. Pass to Portis. it's Reed pulling it down. The 76ers trail by 11. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. On the wing, Harris puts up a three. But they get it back. Launches a three. Reed kicks to Harris. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got it back down to within single digits for Philadelphia. Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Portis. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Reed, and it's Shake Milton in for Maxey.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Inside. Kick out to Giannis to stop the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup. Giannis has got 12 points in just the second half.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
They kick it out to Green. Outside Curry. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. 1:16 left in the game. DiVincenzo with it. Lays it up and banks it in.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
DiVincenzo against Curry. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Giannis right side. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. It's Curry outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And it's off from three-point range. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Curry with the 3. A putback, and Green is right there. And now it's just a 4-point Bucks lead.
There's nothing like seeing Green get his hands dirty on the glass. He's going to work and get him rewarded with the putback.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
Kevin. With
growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Green in at the power forwards position. And for the 76ers, Howard is out there with Harris. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Now here is Harris. The feed to Howard. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Right now, both these sides dealing with injury. We won't be seeing either of them at 100%.
I agree with you, Kevin. It's been tough for both of these teams as they work through their rotations due to the injury bug. Credit goes to not only the coaches for trying to plug the holes and manage their rosters, but to the players. You know, when you're a pro, even if you're not initially in the rotation, you've got to always be ready to go. And these guys have stepped up well, the reserves.
Here's Irving. 76ers getting the bucket. Harris dishes to Irving. Harris passes to Jordan. That shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Thybulle. No good on the 3. Here's Harden. Dwight Howard pulls it in. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And slam dunk by Harris.
You know, sometimes it's that simple. Just get it up in the air and let Harris do the rest of the work.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Green against Simmons. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And the former Hoya Green, a ranging forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
To the middle, here's Howard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Howard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
On the wing, Green. Howard kicks to Simmons. Fires the 3. They get the rebound.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Nets trail by 7. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Harden outside. On the wing, Irving. Harden the pass to Jordan. And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. The tray. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3, Harris. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. The Nets have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Pass to Harris. 1:07 left here in the opening quarter. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving's got the ball.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
Simmons looking around. Harris outside. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. Then for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. And Nicholas Claxton subbed in for Jeff Green. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Irving. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Irving's got 7. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. To the paint. Here's Green. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
I tell you what, I love the unselfishness of Ben Simmons. This guy delights in setting up his teammates, and if they're open, they get the ball.
Irving passes to Harris. Back to Aldridge. Over Howard. Here's Harris. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers on top, up by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
So for Brooklyn now, Brown out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Griffin. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4-man position. Now, here's Maxey. There's the pass to Korkmaz. Left side Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Over Brown. Curry can't get it to go. Brooklyn trailing. Griffin goes in. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
You've got to plug up these lanes to the basket, especially when Griffin is slashing with force.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
In transition, here come the Nets. Launches the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Curry. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Hey, he's so good at running to the right spot at the right time in transition. Seth Curry, somebody you've got to have an eye on in the open court.
Now here's Irving. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Aldridge has got the lead back up to 1 now for the Nets. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Here's Maxey. Back to Scott. Plays it up and banks it in. And the 76ers lead by 1.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Claxton. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Claxton's got his first basket.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Milton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the basket by Curry.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the Sixers pick up 2. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Irving. Aldridge trying to break free, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Aldridge. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know
but,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Irving.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
He talked about a back and forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now, here's Maxey. Curry passes to Maxey. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Brown dishes to Irving. With the teardrop, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
Curry outside. Rebound, Brooklyn. Griffin inside. And Griffin slams it in.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
And here's Maxey. Takes it from 10, and that one is good. And stolen by Scott. The shot that time, not on target. So that'll be it for the first half. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and that should...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Tobias Harris. Ben Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Green, and it's Howard in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here is Harris. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Bucket is good. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for Brooklyn.
Tell you what, I don't think there's been a single shot that Irving has wanted and didn't get so far.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor, is a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
No good from Simmons.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Now here's Simmons. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Green.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far. Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Back to Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Now here's Simmons. Great D that time from Green.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Now here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
When he's sprinting down the court like that to the basket, Simmons is virtually impossible to stop.
Outside Irving. Lots of room. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Simmons finds Harris.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Harden the pass to Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. Now the 76ers on the break. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Ben Simmons.
Outstanding focus that time by Simmons. Nothing really rattles this guy. He's unflappable, even when he's getting bodied by the defense like that.
Now, here is Harden. Jordan kicks to Harden. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Thibault. Outside, Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Green, the pass to Harris. Irving for 3. That one's not going to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. There's the lob for Harris. And that one clearly a foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And, you know, Harden has that quick first step. Once he sees a lane to the rim, he's going to take it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Simmons against Green, and Jordan sends it back, and he's able to get it back. They recover it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Harden right side. Harris up top. Nice open look, but it's no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nets out in front, up by 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. They've got Joe Harris on out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. Now here is Harris. Passes to Claxton. Back to Harris for the 3. Traps in the tray. Harris has got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Nets.
You know, knocking down the 3 guys, that's one of the premier three-point gunners in the NBA, Joe Harris.
Here's Maxey, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Brooklyn leading by 8. Here is Harden. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. To the middle. They get a hand on it. Pass to Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 10-point Nets lead.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Now, here's Maxey. That one goes. Count it.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Harden with it. Outside Griffin. Back to Harden. Now the pass to Claxton. And it's Reed pulling it down. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Reed. Harris comes in for Scott. And it's Korkmaz in for Curry. And a change for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Blake Griffin.
A pretty free look for three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Here is Harden. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Aldridge inside. Guarded by Harris. A nice shot by Aldridge.
You know, sometimes overwhelming presence. Aldridge is a handful to deal with because of his height, strength, and length.
Now, here's Maxey. Howard trying to free himself up. And that one's good, Maxey.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here is Harden. Pass to Claxton. Back to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Sinks the triple. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, like a lot of shooters, Harris prefers to release off a pass, catch and shoot, not the dribble.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 8. Here's Harris. Passes it to Claxton. Harden kicks to Harris. Pass to Claxton. Pulls up on the wing. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Green, he's checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. And then for Brooklyn, Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Bruce Brown.
Hey, it's clear. Simmons is a very gifted player, somebody who is mentally strong in these situations and takes the challenge on head first.
Now here's Harden. On the wing, Green. Outside Irving. Over Thybulle. Irving can't hit.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
On the wing, Harris. Back to Simmons. Harris finds Simmons. Simmons on the wing. That one a little long. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to Howard. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Got it.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Irving looking over the floor. Over Thybulle. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Can't get it to fall.
Well, you've got to respect Jordan as a shot blocker. He's one of the best in the league.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. Looking now at the lineup for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Howard is out there with Simmons. Then it's Curry. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Green in at the two-guard spot. And for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Collins is out there with Okongwu. And it's Capella in at the 5. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Now Young. Inside. Then Simmons with the rebound. Curry is inside. Out to Harris. Back to Curry. And the pass to Simmons. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Pass to Simmons. Clock at 6. The feed to Howard. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
A substantial, towering presence. Simmons creates second chance opportunities night in and night out.
Young looking around. He dishes it to Capella. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. Up and in on the layup.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Now here's Curry. The dish to Harris. Outside for Simmons. Bobbed up there for Howard. It's not going to go for him.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute. Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
And Curry, here we go. And the shot is good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Young outside. On the money from 12 feet away. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good points.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Here's Curry. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here we go. Collins wide open. He fires. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Bogdanovich passes to Fernando. Back to Bogdanovich. Reed with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Bogdanovich wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Thibault, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Snell. Back to Bogdanovich. Gallinari surveying the D. Ball stolen. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Philadelphia ahead, up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so, in the game for the 76ers, Shake Milton is out there with Maxey. Then it's Mike Scott. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in at the 4 slot. So it's Atlanta now. 76ers getting the bucket. Williams passes to Gallinari. Count that one.
That's just a seasoned move. Great concentration from Gallinari, finishing through contact.
Passes it to Korkmaz. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. Milton the pass to Scott. Banked in off the glass. Scott's got the lead back up to 6 now for the 76ers.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Pass to Gallinari. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The slashing ability of Gallinari. They like to put the ball in his hands and let him go to work.
Here's Maxey. Milton with it. Hunter grabs the miss. Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. Back to Bogdanovich. And he converts the layup.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Maxey. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hawks. 4-point game. Outside, Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. From deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Thibault finds Scott. Now, here's Maxey. Not a lot of room. The kick out to Scott. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And here's Maxey. Here's Milton. No good from outside. Here's Snell. Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Here's Korkmaz. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's good from long range. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
The pass to Scott. Thibault on the wing. Pass to Korkmaz. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. Scott can't get it to go. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Maxey, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Gallinari with the putback, and Williams is right there. Williams has got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks.
In attack mode pretty much every game we see him. This time, Williams getting it done in transition.
And here's Maxey, and Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The 76ers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Here's Curry. Harris looking it over. The drive by Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters.
Tie game in Atlanta. Step away briefly, but get you right.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. And the greatest bench scorer in NBA history. And that does it for our...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now Curry. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Clint Capella is out there with Okongwu. And it's Collins in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And the wide open shot from Green. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks shooting well, 50% from the floor. Capella finds Young, and stolen by Simmons. And now Philadelphia on the break. That's good from Howard on the assist from Green. Howard's got the first points of the second half here for the 76ers. The Hawks trailing. Young with the ball. From deep. Rebounded by Howard.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Green dishes to Harris. Outside, Simmons. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not.
And how about the connection Simmons has with his guys? Once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish and stop.
Young against Curry. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Curry. Howard trying to free himself up. Curry, good. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Young outside. Shot clock at 6. That one falls.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Williams is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. From deep, Collins. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Howard, it's good on the putback. Howard's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Herter, guarded by Green. Williams passes to Herter. Back to Williams. Feeds it to Okongwu. From 6 away and misses it off the right side of the rim. The 76ers leading by 6. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Harris outside. He feeds it to Howard. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break, the Hawks. Herder passes to Capella. Over in the corner, Williams. The Hawks again can't hit. 76ers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Outside for Curry. Dishes it to Harris. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Collins.
I'll tell you, Tobias gets a little harder to defend every year. Continues to add new wrinkles to his game.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in for Lou Williams. Philadelphia also making some changes. Reedy's checked in for Howard. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. And Maxi's subbed in for Seth Curry.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Passes to Capella, and so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Gallinari passes to Fernando. Trying to get something going. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. The third quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 8. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Atlanta has possession, trailing here by 8. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Maxey. Simmons is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Howard. And it's Milton in at the 2 guard. Now, here's Maxey. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Young. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
And here's Maxey. Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Gallinari heading to the hoop. And Gallinari throws it down.
An underrated athlete, Danilo Gallinari is built to operate out in space.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Lobbed up there for Howard, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Maxey passes to Howard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And Howard still has more than enough lift here to finish off plays like that.
Now Young. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. Okongwu comes in for Gallinari. Tony Snell's checked in for John Collins. And Kevin Herter subbed in for Trae Young. And he sinks the second. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Harris. And there's the pass to Reed. Clock at 6. No one near him. Fernando pulls it in. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Curry passes to Simmons. A special move before the shot. 8 points for Ben Simmons.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Herter. He kicks it to Snell. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Simmons got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Curry. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Reed dishes to Harris. Lets it fly. Outside for Curry. Offensive rebound. Reed. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. .115 left in the fourth quarter. Curry with it. Makes it off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 5. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich looking around. Off target with his 3.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Here's Curry. Outside, Simmons. 6 to shoot over Bogdanovich. And too long on the shot. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the basket. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. A 3 from Simmons. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. They break the hearts of every fan. Coming up next, the Bucks. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. And they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars is out. No doubt that'll have an impact on the game.
2 players injured. One of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Holiday looking for an opening. In the corner, Middleton with it. Over Harris. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. Clark, you might miss something.
Do not blink. Do not put your eyes on your popcorn or whatever snack you're having while you're watching this one. They get up and down in a hurry, both of these squads. Execution on the fast break will probably determine the outcome in this one. Fast break points, a big stat to keep an eye on. You know, it's hard to know what Seth's going to do when he pulls up this close. He's excellent at making the defense uncomfortable.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now here is Holiday. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. DiVincenzo gets to Middleton. No good on the triple. And so Curry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 3-point game. Howard, that's good.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it. A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
To the inside, and to Tacumbo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Simmons passes to Curry. Back to Simmons. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Curry against DiVincenzo. Rocket 6. There's the triple. Kept alive. And Howard with the second chance points.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Down low, Howard with the steal, and they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here is Forbes after the Sixers pick up 2. And that one, good.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Here's Maxey. Outside, Scott. To the paint. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here is Forbes. To the middle. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Milton. No points in the game yet for him. Now, here's Maxey. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Tucker the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And here's Maxey. 23 seconds left to play in the first. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And yes, it's good.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
The first quarter concludes in a double. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James,
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Korkmaz actually out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Scott, and it's Howard in at the 5, down low. Bucks trail by 9 to the inside, and Portis throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Korkmaz kicks to Thybulle. Back to Korkmaz. Passes it to Howard. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Maxey. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Maxey's got 8.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Portis. Back to Forbes. Over Maxey. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Rodions Kurucs. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Reed is checked in for Philadelphia. Simmons comes in for Maxey. Here's Thybulle. And the 3 off target. Bucks trail by 9. Inside. Here's Giannis. Nails the baby hook. Giannis has got his first 2 points.
When he's on the floor, Antetokounmpo makes good things happen inside. I mean, he's got so much size and skill. A lot for the defense to try to contend with.
Simmons dishes to Reed. Outside, Simmons. Back to Reed. Lopez with the steal. Here's the break. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Simmons passes to Korkmaz. No good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Here's Korkmaz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. There's the pass to Howard. Now here's Thibault. Defended by DiVincenzo.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Holiday.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Good try by Simmons. Pass to Howard. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game.
And Howard with the second chance points.
Cannot leave Howard alone on the offensive glass. When you do, he's making you pay for that mistake.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Giannis outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Giannis has got 6 in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And Simmons kicks to Thibault. Back to Simmons. To the paint. That's good from Howard on the assist from Simmons. 10 points for Howard.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around.
Reed against Howard. Outside, out of Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They've got a 3-point lead. Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Outside Curry. Pass to Harris. Back to Curry. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Reed is checked in for the 76ers. Here's Holiday. AT that time from Curry.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. From deep three-point range, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 3. It's his first trip to the line.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
At the line for your Bucks,
And he makes the first. And the Bucks with some changes. Javi Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Outside Curry. Jacks up a three. The rebound by the Bucks.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Here's Portis. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Sensing the contact coming and adjusting his shot accordingly. Nice recognition and adjustment by Simmons.
It's stolen by Green. Now the 76ers on the break. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Caruth is checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Philadelphia also making some changes. Scotty's checked in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Seth Curry. And stolen by Simmons. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in. Bucks trail by 4. Connaughton passes to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Maxey. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Back to Forbes. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. Forbes has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Like the assertiveness, and that comes from having the green light to shoot off the pass. And Forbes, one of the very best shooters off the pass or dribble.
Scott the pass to Maxey. He dishes it to Reed. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to Thybulle. Clock at 4. No good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. One-on-one here. And he goes in for the dunk.
And sometimes it's simply a matter of effort. Tucker outworking people in transition.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Maxey passes to Korkmaz. To the right side. Kicks it to Reed. Stolen away. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Nice shot by Portis. And it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Left side, Scott. Here's Maxey. No good, unable to end this run. It could go. No good on the last second attempt there. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The 76ers trail by 3. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Curry. Tobias Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Maxey. And it's Howard in at the center position. Curry looking around. Back to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
You got to make a quick decision after you set the screen, and Dwight Howard knows exactly when to roll after the screen.
To the inside. It's Portis, high post. Working on Howard. Count it. Forbes has got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Maxey passes to Curry. Here's Maxey. Feeds it to Howard. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the left wing. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Now the pass to Noro. Shot clock at 5. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The 76ers also with a sub. Simmons checked in for Maxey. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Curry passes to Howard. On deep. Curry can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the middle and stolen by Simmons. And now Philadelphia on the break and slam dunk by Harris.
Boy, that's...
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to Harris. That shot off. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 5. Middleton finds Giannis. Down low, here's Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Lopez with the steal, and it's the Bucks on the break. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Milwaukee the rebound. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Howard's shot is good.
Dwight Howard wants to be the man during these possessions, and he's been able to come up in crucial spots.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's DiVincenzo. Lopez left side. And Holiday has it in the corner. From deep, Giannis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here's Green, he'll bring it up. Oh!
Goodness! That was special. Hey, when the game is tight and snug, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to do so.
Giannis kicks to Holland. No good off the front iron. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Now, here's Thibault. He's guarded closely. Howard can't hit.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
Curry's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Antetokounmpo pulls it in, and he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Another miss by Philadelphia. And stolen by Simmons. Howard, the pass to Maxey. Curry outside. Off target from downtown.
A phenomenal and tenacious defensive player. Howard good at using his athletic frame to put a little fear in opposing players.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Is out there with Howard. And it's Curry. And it's Simmons in at the point. And for Brooklyn, Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Green. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. Now, here is Harden. Right side, Irving. This one for 3. No good that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's Curry. And it's Irving with the rebound. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Harden against Simmons. Irving from long range. The Nets working the ball around now. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These 2 teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Harden finds Jordan. Back to Harden. Jordan inside, working on Howard. 5 on the clock. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights. And this is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking.
Harden outside. Green left side. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Curry, good.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
And here's Irving. Jordan high post. In the corner, Harden. Harris, right side. Outside Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Harris. Simmons got 6 points. Nets trail by 4. Harden outside. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. And that's going to be a travel. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for the Nets. The 76ers also with a sub. Milton's checked in. The 76ers leading by 4. Now here's Simmons. He has 6. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Reedy's checked in for Howard. Scott comes in for Harris. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Green. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Aldridge. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Brooklyn with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Philadelphia. The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Now, the learning curve for point guards in the NBA can be pretty steep, but Irving was a quick study. It didn't take him long to become an elite player.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Passes it to Reed. Back to Korkmaz. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now, it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And he gets the bucket. Irving's got 6.
I love the aggressive mentality. Irving is terrific at pouncing on any available lane to the basket.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Max. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Maxey's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
And so it's the Philadelphia. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Oh, look at him play!
An artist in the air. I mean, the elevation, the hang time, the strength of Griffin, it's amazing.
Pass to Thibault. And here's Maxey. Releases, and he could not get that one to go. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that one's good, Maxey.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Here in the 2nd quarter with a little over a minute gone. Irving drives in. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Now, I love how Irving stays focused on the bucket. Tenacious at driving inside and muscling shots over the defense.
Thibault on the wing. Pass to Maxey. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now Irving. He's got 10. There's the 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Here's Milton. Rebounded by the Nets. One-on-one fast break. Claxton the pass to Brown. Basket good. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great play. Outside, Scott, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for Harris. And James Harden subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Curry wide open. The 76ers with another miss. The Nets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Curry against Brown. Griffin trying to get open. Brown, good. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
And drafted 42nd back in 2018 out of Miami, Bruce Brown has shown himself to be a rugged two-way guard.
Yeah, he's a second-round steal. He competes at the defensive end of the floor, and the shooting numbers are trending in the right direction.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the night.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Aldridge is checked in.
Well, it's clear Simmons is a unique player. I mean, 6'10", a guard. Pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's been compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
Aldridge's shot is good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Green finds Simmons. Curry with it. Back to Simmons. Up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
Now here's Harden. 32 seconds left in the first half.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
It's Curry outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Curry's got 5 now.
Great feed. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Harden with the stuff.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Simmons. He's got 8. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And that's it for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good... From the get-go, it was Philadelphia who came out strong. An exceptional game plan helped them open. And that should...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game that's been so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. They've got Curry. Green out there with Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Simmons in at the point.
Absolute powerhouse down there. Howard attacks with such ferocity. It makes defenders nervous.
Nets trail by 3. Here's Irving. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 14.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Outside, Simmons. Lobbed up there for Howard. He can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive.
Simmons against Green. And then Simmons slams it in.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Here's Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 18 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harris outside. Back to Simmons. That one drops for him. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. Now, that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Griffin in for Green. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And here's Maxey. He's got 10. Scott the pass to Maxey. The kick out to Scott. Shot clock at 6. Now Griffin. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Irving leading the charge. Can't hit from in close.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Here's Maxey. Good work defensively by Harden. Nets trail by 3. Here's Irving. And that one's good. Griffin's got his 2nd bucket.
He possesses an unending supply of energy. We've seen it over the years. Griffin is awesome at hitting the boards with force.
That shot off. Good work defensively by Harden. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Irving, good. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Harden's shot is off.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Harris. Korkmaz passes to Scott. Back to Korkmaz. Off target from outside. Nets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And the shot goes in.
Out in the open court. Irvin's just too quick, too shifty to contain.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 10. A floater, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter. Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
A nice shot by Reed. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. 76ers lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Aldridge out there with Brown. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Brazdeikis. He's covered by Brown. And here's Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Harris. Jordan with the rebound. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Irving. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. Maxey passes to Thibault. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Maxey. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Harden. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. Harden with it. On the wing, Irving. From past the arc. The shot comes out. Here's Simmons. Right side Curry. Outside Green. Simmons passes to Howard. And he lays it straight in. And the 76ers lead by 1.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now Harden. On the wing, Irving. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
No, there's one award that Harden has won. I think you can pretty much say for sure he'll never win again. And that's 6th man of the year. It's hard to believe there was ever a time this man wasn't a star.
Joe Harris is checked in for Bruce Brown. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possession. And turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Back to Howard. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting, you do your best, and you live with the results.
Here's Harden. It doesn't go for him. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Floats it up for Curry. And stolen by Irving. In transition, here come the Nets. Green kicks to Irving. Howard against Harden. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Aldridge has got it all tied up now for the Nets.
A proven commodity. Aldridge wants the ball during these moments. Loves being the guy to take that big shot.
There's the lob to the hoop. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia.
Becoming more and more of a leader. Simmons has no fear in taking shots from big possessions.
Outside Harris. The pass to Claxton. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the lob for Harris. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, stepping up as a leader. There's a reason Harris has the ball in these spots. He knows how to deliver.
A shot by Harden. Wide open. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Simmons finds Thybulle. Back to Simmons. Passes it to Harris. Here is Howard. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Just incredible patience by Harris, rising to the occasion in a big way with the key basket there.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Green. A deep three from Irving. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Things can turn around in a hurry. I mean, Canton, last quarter, he was lights out. All of a sudden, nothing's trouble.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback. It's winning time. Harden knows his job description.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's Simmons for 3. Here's Howard. Outside for Simmons. The 3. Howard trying to free himself up. Simmons can't get it to go. In transition, here come the Nets. Harris has got the ball. The 3 ball. Trifecta. Outside, Simmons. From deep three-point range, missed. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.